have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Mustangs will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
There he goes! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Stroud. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have its first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Off play action. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. From the gun, running back on the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Stroud. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Walker. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, SMU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over North Carolina.
Completes the shuffle pass.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking downfield, it's Stroud. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. NC State has to come up with a big play here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The sure hands, it's Cuber. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play. A first down for the offense. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's second and long. To throw, it's Velasquez. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's sacked. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Right back to the well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's strong. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Velasquez. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Walters. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Cuber. Nice move there. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Stroud. Finds his back in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab, it's Walters. That should be the final play of the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll pull it down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crosses the 30, he's got away. There he goes to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, SMU. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 17 over Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
NC State quick to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Stroud. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Pulls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll do it himself. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. This is a money play on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. Now adjusting. At the 35, he's open. Gets the first himself. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
NC State going up tempo. To the air, it's Stroud. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Cuber. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires left. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for space, it's Cuber. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Velasquez. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, SMU. And the route is on. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Now, Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Going for the big play. Hauls it in down the sideline. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The give on the inside. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking for a man. It's Stroud. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. At the 35, he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 4 over North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
A nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Mustangs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll keep it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the punishment has been extended. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Stroud. He wants to go deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Now on the counter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stop you.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. with a first down. They'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation